What's going on, Jab Talk Nation? It's your boy Ozil, and I know it's been a minute since I've recorded a video. I've been posting some shorts and posting some content on the community tab, which, by the way, I stay plugged in because I'm always posting there. I try to stay consistent. Life has been really busy, so I haven't been able to post consistently. But you better believe I'm still keeping tabs with all the boxing news, keeping myself updated. And here we are. So again, if this is your first time checking out the Jab Talk Nation, Jab Talk YouTube channel, subscribe, consider subscribing. Support your indie creator here. And of course, if you are a loyal follower, subscriber, you know I got mad love for you. All right, y'all. So check this out. I got to do a video because I'm really excited about tomorrow's fight. All right, we got a double header, and I'm going to talk about two of the big fights that I'm excited about, that we're all excited about. Let's go ahead and start with our boy David, the Mexican monster, Benavidez against OLEKSANDR Gvozdyk. All right, so check it out. So let's kind of give it a nice little breakdown here, y'all. David, undefeated, two-time middleweight world champion. He's moving up to 175 to fight against the big boys in the light heavyweight division, and he's going to be fighting his former sparring partner. I don't know if it was all the time, but he did spar Aleksandr Gvozdyk. They're going to be going at it for the interim WBC title belt. How about that? Gvozdyk is a former world champion. All around, he's a solid fighter, big boy, good power. They sparred, I believe when Benavidez was in his early 20s. And apparently, I think Gvozdyk, I saw a video earlier today that Gvozdyk said that, he dominated. He was dominated by David Benavidez early on. So, so they do know each other. And tomorrow it'll be for the real deal. In the ring, headgear off, game time's over. Is now for the WBC interim world title. So I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this one. Again, I think people are discounting Gvozdyk and thinking that this is going to be just a really easy fight. I will say, though, it's going to be interesting. I've seen footage of Gvozdyk, and he's definitely, again, a big boy, 175 natural, can punch. He has some pretty good power. So it's going to be interesting to see how David Benavidez, how he translates into the 175. David Benavidez is a big boy anyway, so I don't think he's going to have too much trouble. There's a little question about whether or not he overtrained. He's been hitting it hard. Obviously, he wants to make a statement. This is a big fight. It's a doubleheader, co-hosting with Gervonta Davis. So there's a little bit of added pressure to kind of show up. There's a lot of media. He's getting a lot more media since his last couple of fights. So there's a lot of buzz around David Benavidez since his impressive wins against Caleb Plant and Bubu Andrade. So, what do I think? I don't know. It's going to be a really good fight, but I do believe that Benavidez will win. I think he's gonna put on an impressive win. I think he'll win in 6. I think Gvozdyk although he's a durable fighter, I do feel that if Benavidez is in top form shape, and we're looking at this hungry lion and all his boxing abilities, if you had to match him up, I do feel that he definitely has a lot of advantages over Gvozdyk, simply because he is a big 175, or actually David Benavidez is actually a big 168 going to 175, which I do feel like that's going to carry over quite well. So what happens if Benavidez wins? I believe that if Benavidez wins tomorrow, this is going to create a very strong campaign for David Benavidez at 175. It's going to be more challenging at 175. There's talks of the fact that he will face the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev when they face off in October. So I think this is going to be a big statement for Benavidez at 175. I will say this, though. If Benavidez beats Volsic, I think we can kiss goodbye to any thought of him facing Canelo. I really do. I do feel that. I think that if he beats, I think it's going to just be like, hey, why move down to 168? You got some pretty heavyweight, some good competition here at 175. So I do feel like the 175 may be the place where David Benavidez sticks around if he wins, especially impressively. Uh, they're going to keep him on 75. I mean, he's going to want to feel like he can really make a strong claim and really create his own legacy if he goes on to become undisputed at 175. How crazy would that be? Tough competition though ahead, right? Bevo and Better Beef, both big boys at 175. So it's going to be interesting to see it. But if David Benavidez is all about it, which he is at 175, I think it'll be great for him, for him to create his own lane. And I feel like David Benavidez that's where his head should be at anyway. He's not chasing Canelo. I know everybody's been talking about Canelo, but if Canelo doesn't want to give him that chance, then hey, stick to your lane, create your own legacy, and do it at 175. Make your own statement. I think that's what I would do, and I think that's what I predict happening. So we'll see. Now, if Benavidez loses tomorrow, y'all, if we see an upset tomorrow night, I think the likelihood of seeing him against Canelo goes up. Yeah, I think it'll go up. I think we'll see him. I think Canelo then will be like, all right, we'll come on down to 168 and let's make it happen. So, but yeah, if he wins, which I think he will. I think he's going to stay at 175, which I think he should. Create his own lane, create his own legacy. If Canelo don't want that after two impressive wins against Caleb and Andrade and him being mandatory, it looks like Canelo's looking elsewhere, right? He wants that 200 mil, y'all. 200 mil. All right. So check this out. Okay, so let's talk about the Tank Davis fight. Tank Davis versus Frank Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Excuse me, Frank Martin. Hello, long day, y'all. Frank Martin undefeated, and I was looking at some of his tape. He's a solid all around fighter. Good speed, good boxing abilities. The kid has some skills. Frank Martin got some skills. Don't sleep. I think he's 19-0. It's going to be an interesting fight. I believe, if Frank Martin fights smart, uses his boxing abilities, and just stays away from the big shots, this fight could be a really good one, y'all. The question is Frank Martin going to be able to take the shot? Can Frank Martin really take it to the next level against a special fighter like Gervonta Davis? Can Frank Martin, outbox, outsmart the little big man? Can he do that? I think he has the boxing skills. He has the all-around athleticism, boxing abilities. Again, solid fighters, good speed. Gervonta Davis is special though. Is special, and I think when you see an all-around fighter that's a lot more exceptional on a whole different level versus Frank Martin, who is 19-0, has some experience, is special, but I don't know if Frank Martin is quite ready to dethrone the Tank Davis. So I believe that we'll see a really good competitive fight in the beginning. And I do feel like, Tank Davis will stop Frank Martin in 10 rounds. I think he'll stop him. Yeah, I think he'll stop him. I think it'll be too much. I think the Tank will just rumble through. I think Tank will make it entertaining. It'll be really good in the beginning, but I think Tank will ultimately dominate him and take him out. So that's my prediction, y'all. David Benavidez in 6, Gervonta Davis in 10. I'm excited for boxing. This is going to be a great mega doubleheader. I don't know about you, but I'm going to have my drink, some snacks, and I'm going to be watching it, paying for this one. No doubt about it. So That's it, y'all. Jab, jab, talk. I'm out. Let me know in the comment section down below. Listen, I know we got some subscribers, some new subscribers. Thank you for all the love and support. Please be sure to subscribe again to the YouTube channel, and I'll be doing a post video after the fight is done. But let me know again in the comment section down below, who do you think will win between David Benavidez and OLEKSANDR Gvozdyk, and the fight between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin? Comment down below, y'all. I gotta go. Enjoy the fight, y'all. Peace.